already is so very popular, Anna, and I know our collectors wait for every year your spiritual pieces that you do, and this one happens to be the mother and child die. That is a set for $26.95. I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Anna, this is the first full presentation on the day today, correct?
Yes, yes. Lynn, this is such a beautiful, beautiful expression of the reason for the season. And when you're crafting, I know we spend a lot of time thinking about the cards that we're going to send each holiday season, but this is going to create something truly special, something that is like no other. Now, it's a set of 7 dies, and the center point is the Madonna and Child with a beautiful arched frame. These are the shadow layer dies, and there's a little cross to use as well. Now, we give you a set of, well, it's somewhat of an instruction sheet, but it's also an idea sheet to give you ideas for coloring with the paper to create the most realistic expression of this very special scene. Now, what we've done with each one of these, both have been cut away. So we've cut the Madonna and Child out of different colors of matte foil cardstock and then trimmed it away to give us a very different look for each of the cards. Now, the background, I just love the frame, because that we can make shaped cards, we can make easel cards, we can make this kind of beautiful Madonna and Child in any way you want to this season. Now, to do that, you're going to need a die cutting machine, and what we have is our Empress machine. This is our large Empress machine. I saw you had our mini out already this year. This is very exciting because we're going to cut out of 2 different colors of cardstock, and we want to always pretend like we're the person getting the card. All right, so think about the person that you're making this for as you're making it. And for me, right, this, I know exactly who this needs to go to. This needs to go to my neighbor, and this goes, all right, you see what happens is that there's nothing to this except just running it through the machine. And it's a 3D die. So that means you're getting all of this beautiful, intricate design work where it's engraved, embossed, and die cut at the same time. Now, when we put the shadow layer behind it, you see those details, they come to life. And now we're ready to add this to the face of a card. We can add it to, you know, a tag. We could put it together for anything that's really special this season. So here we have that frame. It's also cut out of companion paper, background, gold foil, gorgeous detail on the arch. All right, and so there the shadow layer goes in the center, and really this is just going to be highlighted so perfectly right there in the center. So if you wanted to create the little cross, you can do that. Now, decorating this is really up to you. If you want to give yourself, you know, florals that match, or maybe you even want to put this with your favorite blue or pink papers for Christmas. We've got some incredible holly stickers coming up in the show, in our 4 o'clock show. And this is just, you see how what I've done is I've decorated it as if it were like, you know, in the church. And I think that that's what's so fantastic about this. And our crafts team has really outdone themselves. All the different ways to create with this die set are all here. And so again, we're just trimming away some other papers that we've cut it out of to give it more dimension. But that's completely up to you. We are connecting people through creativity, and when we do that, really your personal expression comes through in the things that you choose to use. Now, we've got all kinds of papers and stickers and ways of decorating this incredible die set, and what's so beautiful is that each time it's completely unique, it's completely your own.
And you could make this even with the Madonna and Child. I mean, if you don't want to put it in the holiday theme, but just for year round. You know, Anna, for someone who's going through a sickness right now, it reminds me, my parish here in Florida, we have a beautiful Madonna and Child statue outside. And it is exactly like this. It's exactly what it reminds me of. It's so incredibly beautiful, but you said 3-dimensional, and I can see that in a die that you wouldn't even think it's not even raised, right? But it looks just like that statue. It is, and I wanted to get this close up so everyone could see the detail. Here's what's happening, Anna. This is brand new. It's the first airing on the day today, and well over close to 600 have been selected. And I want to say we maybe have fewer than 1,000. They could all sell out in this presentation, especially with our shipping special that's going on. And I think you said it best right in the very beginning. This is the perfect way of keeping truly the holiday spirit in the religious fashion, the most special way you can give to someone. And when you said how it feels to receive something like this and to give something like this to someone, that's what really touches. So that's why every time you do one of our, special spiritual pieces and dies during this time of the year, they're always a #1 customer pick. This one just happens to be one of my personal favorites. So if anyone who is shopping right now and is thinking of this, I don't want to ever rush you on anything, but this will definitely not last the day, Anna.
Well, what's so special is that every year for HSN, we come up with a nativity scene, right? We have done, I think, 7 or 8 different nativity scenes, and this we've been working on since earlier this summer, and I knew that this would be my favorite die of the season. It would be the thing that really, I really just sets everything apart from all the crafting that we do. We make kits that make it really easy for you to craft without having to do any die cutting. But once you graduate, right, you take yourself over that creative hump, right, where it's like, oh, wait, I want one of those machines. Once you start collecting the dies, and this is definitely going to be one of your absolute favorites. And that's what happens with crafters, is that they get, this would be the one card that you would make this year in this way, but you could make it again next year in this way, and it would be completely different. And the only person that would know that you had done it 2 years in a row is you. That's what's so unique about the way that you can plan these beautiful papers and embellish around this incredible icon, and everything that you have is in perfectly good taste. And the person that receives it, oh my goodness, this is the card that people keep. They're the ones that they display in their house.
Oh, absolutely, year-round. This is item number 855464. Very, very, very popular. I know you mentioned the card stock. We do have everything that Anna's showcasing, everything that I'm going to show you here in the studio. We have available on hsn.com. So if you're saying, oh, I love those foils, I love those papers, I love that card stock, can I find it? You absolutely can on hsn.com. And we do have some special holiday cardstock that is available that we're going to be talking